Well, that, in fact, why don't you say something about that recent, I don't know how you want to talk about it, because I don't know how much permission we have to name names and companies. But when you put people whose job is in the world of aerospace, rocketry, and interstellar travel together with what you described, the two different worlds, and how bringing those together, what it creates.
So there's one group of folks that are responsible for creating answers to very difficult diseases around the world. And the other one is responsible for space travel, getting things up. You figure they couldn't be more different, but it harkens back, I think, Richard, what you were talking about in a way, which is at a fundamental level, what they're trying to resolve is the same thing. How do we bring human beings together with different commitments, different goals, different things they're responsible for, different backgrounds, naturally come together in a state of difference, and how do you have them come together and work stuff out? And so what one group was talking to as another group is how do we deal with external forces that are beyond our control? How do we deal with governmental regulations that are shifting? How do we deal with brand new competitors that came out of nowhere and aren't stuck in some kind of legacy system and trying to move things forward? And the problem is, it's a conversational problem, is how do we have our internal conversations that help us overcome those challenges? So it's not industry specific, it's human specific. And that allows us, that's why we wanted to bring them together, is how are you having conversations? How are you managing the conflicts? How are you looking outside of your organization and understanding what the world looks like in a way that helps you deal with it? Same issue, just had a different flavor, just had a different label on the top of it. And they were shocked at how similar their challenges were and how unprepared they were to deal with it. And for both of them, the technology that they applied only made things worse faster. It didn't resolve it. It actually made it worse faster.
What do you mean by the technology they applied?
What they were trying to do was create processes that move things really quickly and rubrics and rules that people had to adhere to. And then using those, that will help us resolve it. But the fundamental challenge was not, do we have rubrics and rules? It's how are we actually going to talk to one another?